Morning, Carroll.
It's a Thursday, 22nd day of June, 2023. I can't believe June is going by so quickly.
Very quickly. It was just yesterday. It was the 1st of June.
Almost. Yeah. Well, yesterday was the first day of summer officially.
Mm-hmm. Unofficially, it's been summer for longer, but...
Yeah, well.
But that's
happens every year.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Spring happens every year.
Yes.
Summer, winter, when we have those big snowstorms and stuff.
I think when I looked at the forecast, I think there is a snowstorm coming our way early next week.
Well, maybe, if you want to go ahead and call the friends of ours up on the Mount Signo ski chalet, you might find out that'll be the real, prediction as far as what the weather's going to be like.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see if their phone lines are working. They occasionally have, I don't know whether it's, the coyote with his Acme, stuff that is damaging the phone lines, but, as he's chasing the Roadrunner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they pull, they pull people. They have a pull rope for there because of the cactus and everything that you have to dodge.
Yes. Yeah, that must be it.
That's very important.
And if you hear beep, beep, the Roadrunner's coming through.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you ready for a dad joke of the day?
A dad joke.
Okay. Here's a dad joke for Rudy Schaffner and all of the Swiss. Okay. What's the best thing about Switzerland? What's the best thing about Switzerland?
Yeah.
I don't know, but the flag is a big plus.
Ah, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody explain that to Rudy, would you?
Step over here, sir. And
if he would put ketchup on a taco, yeah.
And now you said you saw that with your own eyes.
I witnessed it with my very own eyes.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wonder what the Swiss, when they heard that, what they did. I mean, has he been excommunicated or? The Swiss, with their neutrality, they're a very forgiving group. Yes. I thought you were going to say with their nutritious nutrition.
Okay. Anyway, let's see. Oh, did you catch the Bonnaroo Festival?
I did not. That's one I missed, but it was the only one.
Yeah, well, the Bonnaroo Festival took place last week, and I have no idea who most of the bands were at Bonnaroo. Kind of makes me feel old, but finally I saw the Foo Fighters name, and I was going to jump for joy, but, bad knees. Couldn't do that.
The Foo Fighters.
Yes. Okay. It's kind of like watching these celebrity TV shows.
Mm-hmm.
You have no idea who these celebrities are.
No, but they do.
I suppose.
They know for sure.
Yes. Okay. You're ready for birthdays?
Birthdays, yes.
Okay, today, June 22nd, Chris Christopherson is 87. How'd he make it that far?
Man.
Okay, actor Klaus Marie Brandauer is 80.
Excuse you.
Yeah. Peter Asher of Peter and Gordon, 79. Singer Eddie Kalin of the Turtles, 76. Singer Todd Rundgren, 75. Alan Osmond of the Osmonds, 74. Actor Meryl Streep, 74. The Bionic Woman, Lindsay Wagner, is 74. Actor Graham Greene is 71. A marvelous actor, Native American.
Marvelous.
Singer Cyndi Lauper, 70. Actor Chris Lemmon is 69. Actor Tracy Pollan, 63. Actor Amy Brenneman, 59. Actor Michael Trucco, 53. Actor Mary Lynn Raskup is 52. Actor Donald Faison, 49. Actor Leslie Goranson, 49. Actor Lindsay Ridgway is 38. Local birthdays, got them coming up. Let Freedom Ring. KXO AM 1230 presents Let Freedom Ring.
Happy Independence Day.
as we celebrate Independence Day.
Happy birthday, America.
With 6 hours of music, stories, history, and special features. Let Freedom Ring on AM 1230, Sunday, July 2nd from noon till 6 p.m. with an encore performance on Tuesday, July 4th from 4 till 10 p.m. Let Freedom Ring is made possible by these fine sponsors.
H&R Block, Imperial Valley Drug-Free Coalition, the Kiwanis Club of El Centro, K Sushi Bar and Grill, and Volcano Restaurant.
It's America's birthday. Celebrate with us and let freedom ring. We have happy birthday wishes today. Happy birthday, Susan Mendoza, Amanda Medina, Marty Pavo, Christella Salinas, Dan Standiford, Leanne Wood, Luis Garcia, Karen Hall, Clyde Jones, Anita Patel, Laura Johnson, Leo Moraz, Elizabeth Gonzalez, Vivian Olguin, Angel Salgado, Manuel Castellanos, and my grandson, Sawyer Blue Buckley Lonis, turns 16 today. Happy birthday, bub.
All right.
Okie dokie. And if you are from Nebraska, a Nebraska fast food icon is Runza. Runza Burgers?
Runza. Okay.
Runza, R-U-N-Z-A. And, well, you kind of have to be from Nebraska to get it, but Bub works at Runza.
Yeah, well, is that Native American?
No, it's a burger wrapped around cabbage.
Uh-oh. Well, that would have finished it right there for me.
Okay, hey, they're not bad, but again, it's a Midwest thing.
Yeah, I'll give you my apportionment so that you won't have to stand in line.
Okie dokie. Well, yesterday, by the way, was National Selfie Day.
Selfie.
Yeah, it was started by DJ Rick McNeely as a way to get people to enjoy taking selfies of themselves and to do it in a creative way. You know, if we can just get people to stop taking them, the other 364 days a year, we'll be in good shape.
Yeah.
Selfies. Okay, yeah. Selfies and a plate of food. Yeah, I got nowhere to go with that.
Yeah, I'd be careful anyway where you went with that.
Okay, are you ready for news?
We've got news coming up.
Okay. It's a look at World and California news headlines right now, brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. Lock, they're your year-round comfort specialist.
CBS News Brief. Many experts presume the oxygen ran out today for 5 people who disappeared in a submersible on a trip to the Titanic wreckage. Marine science expert Art Trembena says it's still important to try to retrieve the vessel.
We're talking almost 13,000 feet at the Titanic site, so this would be a recovery that really is unmatched.
They've rolled out the red carpet at the White House for a foreign leader. Here's CBS's Ed O'Keefe.
The president welcomed India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi to the White House Wednesday night, ahead of a formal state visit today. On the agenda, India's neighbor to the north, China, and its growing economic, military, and technological dominance.
Among this year's Kennedy Center honorees, Billy Crystal, who tells CBS Mornings you can't be afraid to fail.
It's like golf. You can have a lousy round and hit one last shot and you go, oh, I'm coming back.
Queen Latifah, Dionne Warwick, and Barry Gibb will also be honored. CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
Headline news, the U.S. House votes to censure Representative Adam Schiff of California for pursuing allegations that Donald Trump's 2016 presidential campaign colluded with Russia. The resolution accusing Schiff of abusing his role on the Intelligence Committee.
If Adam Schiff has a shred of human decency left, he would resign from Congress in disgrace.
Colorado Republican Lauren Boebert, Schiff calling the move petty political payback, saying he will not relent one bit. California resident Daniel Rodriguez sentenced to 12.5 years in prison for his attack on Capitol Police Officer Michael Fanone during the January 6th uprising. Rodriguez yelling Trump won as he was led out of the courtroom, something that didn't surprise Fanone.
What I've been seeing is that is the rule rather than the exception. That there is no remorse on the part of the individuals that committed acts of violence on January 6th.
Rodriguez had told FBI investigators that he thought Donald Trump had called him to Washington on January 6th. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. For repair, for replacement, for maintenance, call the experts. Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
Wouldn't it be great if life came with a remote control? You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind, like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. To learn your risk, take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners. The classic Kentucky Fried Chicken Sandwich. Crispy chicken, 100% white meat with crunchy pickles and mayo. It might just be the best KFC chicken sandwich.
Oh, don't forget KFC Spicy Chicken Sandwich. It brings the heat.
Also very good.
Topped with a kick of spicy mayo, it might just be the best.
One of the best.
Okay, one of the best KFC chicken sandwiches out there.
Agreed.
Oh, yeah.
Choose your flavor with KFC's Chicken Sandwich in classic
or spicy.
That's finger licking good. Price of participation may vary.
And it's page 1 of the local news. A service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Well, it's time for the Thursday installment of local news. IID awards Water Safety Summer Activities grants. George Gale explains.
The awards were presented at this week's IID board meeting. The idea behind the grants is to help keep young people busy, cool, and safe this summer. The Imperial Irrigation District provides the grants to cities and communities in the Imperial Valley in support of keeping pools open and or providing other safe water activities. Grants ranging from $500 to $5,000 were awarded this week to the cities of Brawley, Calexico, Calipatria, El Centro, Hoteville, Imperial, and Westmoreland. Grants were also provided to the Niland Chamber of Commerce, Heber Public Utility District, County of Imperial for Sealy, and the Imperial Valley Desert Museum. The funding, collectively up to $41,500, comes through the district's water safety program, which since 1959 has reinforced the life-saving message to stay away from canals. The program's popular mascot, Dippy Duck, has led the charge for the past 57 years, sharing the 3 main rules: never swim in canals, never play near canals, and never jump into canals. Follow Dippy Duck for more information on his Facebook page. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
In other local news, the Sure Helpline Center is hosting an event. It is a community resource event. It'll be held in Calipatria on June 28th. It'll be held outside the Sure Helpline Center office from 2 to 4 p.m. The Sure Helpline office is located at 101 North Lake Avenue, Suite A. They say it will be a fun day of resources for the community. The public is encouraged to attend and discover the resources available in the North End. KXO News Time 743.
How about the next time you need service on your car? We come to you. Hi, this is Mike Allison for Real Central Motors and Quick Lane. Our mobile service vans are an extension of our dealership service lane. We will come to you for an oil change, filters, brakes, batteries, tire rotation, and so much more. Hey, while your car is just sitting there at work, we'll take care of your service needs, and it doesn't cost any extra. Schedule your appointment now at elcentralmotors.net. El Centro Motors Mobile Service Vans. What a great idea.
Well, riding a bicycle without lights at night could land you in jail. George Gale explains.
At about 10:30 p.m. on Tuesday, an El Centro police officer observed a man riding a bicycle in the 200 block of East Orange Avenue. There were no lights on the bike, and the officer recognized the man riding the bike and knew he had a felony bench warrant outstanding. The bike rider tried to run, but was detained after a short foot pursuit. 28-year-old man was arrested and booked at Imperial County Jail on the felony bench warrant, as well as evading arrest. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
A meeting of the Salton Sea Authority Board of Directors will be held today. That will be at 10 a.m. This morning, and it'll be held at the North Shore Beach and Yacht Club in Mecca. That concludes this edition of Local News. Stay with us for Page 2.
Page 1 of the Local News, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you at El Centro Motors in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall. Watch out, Gene, I see a duck heading in.
Dippy Duck wants to remind everyone to stay active, play safe, and be cool this summer. Even if you don't have access to a swimming pool, there are plenty of other ways to cool off without going near canals. To play it safe, please remember Dippy Duck's rules. Never swim in a canal, never play near canals, and never jump into a canal. If you see someone fall in, get help or call 911. If something drops in accidentally, let it go. Things can always be replaced, but your life can't. Just stay away, and you'll stay alive.
Page 2 of the Local News is brought to you by Kxo Bar and Grill in Imperial. Great Japanese food. They specialize in sushi rolls. 50 different varieties of sushi rolls. That's one for every state.
Continuing with more local news this morning, Sugar Valley Energy secures a commitment. Sugar Valley Energy is an advanced low-carbon sugarcane to ethanol and power facility. They recently announced local farmers had pledged to produce 12,000 acres of sugarcane to initiate support and for the cultivation needs. They have secured letters of intent from the Imperial Valley farmers to grow the sugarcane needed to support its initial feedstock production schedule. President, CEO Dave Rubenstein of the parent company, California Ethanol and Power, said local farmers were very interested in a profitable and stable long-term crop represented the driving force behind the Sugar Valley Energy project. He said interest continues to be strong in 2023 as it was in the same year. He said the sugarcane planting will take place in phases, which will encompass an advanced bioethanol refinery producing as much as 75 million gallons annually, and a power island that will produce 43 megawatts of bioelectricity, as well as pipeline-grade biogas. Well, there's a town hall meeting coming up. Here's more on that story.
It will be held this evening. The town hall begins at 6 p.m. in the Meyer Memorial Library on Main Street in Calipatria. Coffee and donuts will be available. Topics include disabled veteran services, flooding incidents along McDonald Road, City of Calipatria update and highlights, Meyer Memorial Library services, Bombay Beach Volunteer Emergency Response Unit, substance abuse, and much more. Everyone is encouraged to attend. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
A cooking demonstration started yesterday. They are being held at the Camarena Memorial Library. They are for a limited number of adults. It starts at 5:30 p.m. Demonstration is for the first 15 who join. Others can view the demonstration at home. They can contact the library to find out how. Demonstrations are also scheduled for July 5th and the 12th, and in August on the 2nd and the 9th. You can go to CalexicoLibrary.org for more information. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial is serving the best Japanese cuisine in the Imperial Valley. The menu is full of outstanding entrees. Yes, there's something for everyone at Kxo Sushi, including for the kids. Kxo Sushi offers you 50 different sushi rolls. They're named after our 50 states. And there's fresh sushi and sashimi, plus beer, wine, and sake. And oh, I forgot to mention, they also have teriyaki chicken or beef, rice and noodles. Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial. They're open daily from 11 a.m. till 9 p.m. Kxo Sushi also caters and welcomes big groups anytime. Call 760-355-4440. That's 355-4440 for your takeout.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
The National Weather Service says overall quiet and dry conditions will continue through the rest of the week, with temperatures remaining at or slightly below normal. A dry weather system moving into California today will bring breezy to windy conditions across the region this afternoon and evening. For Sunday into next week, stronger high pressure is expected to at least partially move into the region, resulting in hotter temperatures. High temperatures expected to rise to slightly above normal next week, with readings near 110 degrees. Our high in the valley yesterday, 101. The overnight low, 64. Wind gusts peaked at 36 miles an hour yesterday. Today will be sunny with a high near 97. West wind 15 to 20 miles an hour, increasing to 20 to 25 miles an hour this afternoon, with gusts as high as 35 miles an hour. Clear tonight with a low around 64. Northwest wind 25 to 30 miles an hour, gusting as high as 40 miles an hour. Winds decreasing to 15 to 20 miles an hour after midnight. Sunny on Friday with a high near 96. North wind 5 to 15 miles an hour with gusts as high as 25 miles an hour. Saturday, sunny with a high near 101. West-northwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Sunday will be sunny with a high near 105. West-northwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. 80 degrees, 15% relative humidity. Wind out of the west at 20, gusting up to 30 miles an hour. Local news, page 2, served by Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial, just off Highway 86 in Imperial. Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill.
Did you know that your local grocery outlet is independently owned and operated by folks in your community? Unlike traditional grocery stores, this allows us to better serve our customers and the communities in which we operate. We support local schools and charities like helping fire departments with toy drives. We also donate thousands of items each year to food pantries in your neighborhood. Stop by your local grocery outlet today and see what we've been up to.
Grocery Outlet Bargain Market.
It's sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps South Network, working together to provide you the best care. Major League Baseball action. The Padres found another way to lose. Giants beat the Padres 4-2. Giants winning streak now 10. Padres, well, all they got to do is start hitting the ball. Oh, and playing defense. Oh, and learn how to run the bases. Dodgers shut out the Angels 2-0. Rays over the Orioles 7-2. Blue Jays beat the Marlins 6-3. Reds rolled over the Rockies 5-3. Cubs beat the Pirates 8-3. Tigers topped the Royals 9-4. Diamondbacks dumped the Brewers 5-1. Astros outlasted the Mets 10-8. Nationals blanked the Cardinals 3-0. Yankees over the Mariners 4-2. Guardians slipped by the Athletics 7-6. The Twins nipped the Red Sox 5-4 in 10 innings. Rangers topped the White Sox 6-3. Braves and the Phillies postponed due to rain.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
Oh, yawn. The NBA draft today. Okie dokie. Yeah. Hey, here's 7 foot 4 inches tall. Here's $148 gazillion. Let's hope you know how to play the game. Meanwhile, LSU top number 1 Wake Forest, that will set up a rematch for a spot in the College World Series in Omaha. And the U.S. Senate Permanent Subcommittee on Investigations has invited PGA Tour Commissioner Jay Monahan, Live Golf League CEO and Commissioner Greg Norman, and Yasser Al-Rumayyan, governor of Saudi Arabia's Public Investment Fund, to testify at a July 11th hearing regarding the entity's planned alliance in men's professional golf. That's it for Sports Time. Sports Time brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers.
In America, the future belongs to everyone, so we engineered the truck of the future for everyone. Ford F-150. Available with a ProPower onboard generator and a variety of cab configurations for whatever you need to haul. Because the truck of the future isn't created for just a few. It's for America. Ford F-150. Drive one today. Come in now for a huge selection of vehicles like the 2022 Ford F-150 for 0% limited term financing. Only at your San Diego County Ford dealers. Not all buyers will qualify for Ford Credit limited term financing. Down payment may vary depending on credit. Not available on Ford F-150 Lightning, F-150 Tremor, and F-150 Raptor models. Place a new retail order or take new retail delivery from an authorized Ford dealer's stock by 7/5/23. See dealer for residency restrictions, qualifications, and details.
All offers valid at your Imperial County Ford dealer. And right now, we're going to take a look at financial news, throw in a dollop of weather, all brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. Yeah, boy, sweets going to get a little bit more expensive. If you have a sweet tooth, take note. Cocoa prices have been soaring, and that could drive chocolate prices higher. Higher prices can be helpful for struggling cocoa farmers, but those prices, along with high prices of other key chocolate ingredients, might not be great news for sweet shoppers watching their budgets. So far this year, cocoa futures have risen about 21%. As is often the case, higher prices are being driven by demand exceeding supply. The reason? Cocoa yields are underwhelming, likely due to crop disease and heavy rains, and next season, forecasters are expecting another deficit because of El Nino, a naturally occurring phenomenon in the tropical Pacific Ocean, which usually brings warmer global temperatures, poor conditions for growing cocoa. And the FTC is suing Amazon. The Federal Trade Commission alleges that the commerce giant has tricked millions of consumers into signing up for its Prime subscription service through deceptive user interface designs. The complaint, filed in the U.S. District Court for the Western District of Washington, also takes aim at Amazon for allegedly trying to keep users subscribed who wished to cancel their memberships. Specifically, Amazon used manipulative, coercive, or deceptive user interface designs known as dark patterns to trick consumers into enrolling in automatically renewing Prime subscriptions, according to the FTC. What's shaking on Wall Street? Kind of a mixed market right now. The Dow is down 83 points at 33,869. The S&P 500 off 6 at 43,59. The NASDAQ up 18 at 13,521. Gold down 15.60 an ounce, and oil off $2.06 per barrel.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. 2 years ago, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. So if you're tired of dealing with the inconvenience of our post office hours and you would like to be able to get your mail when you want, Saturdays, Sundays, holidays, in the middle of the night, then come visit us at Southwest Postal with 24-hour staff. Plus, we're also your local FedEx, DHL, and Postal Service Center. We even offer text message and email notification when you receive your mail. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
We'll have sunny skies today with a high near 97. West wind 15 to 20 miles an hour, increasing to 20 to 25 miles an hour this afternoon, with gusts as high as 35 miles an hour. There is a wind advisory and an air quality alert in effect. Tonight, clear with a low around 64. Windy with a northwest wind 25 to 30 miles an hour, gusting up to 40 miles an hour. Those winds decreasing to 15 to 20 miles an hour after midnight. Friday, sunny with a high near 96, north wind 5 to 15 miles an hour, with gusts up to 25 miles an hour. And right now downtown, 81 degrees with that 13% our relative humidity. Wind is out of the west at 20 miles an hour, gusting up to 35 miles an hour at times. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security Services, offering 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal, 4th and Highel, El Centro.
The management at Ayton Gas apologizes to you for inconvenience they caused by not having gas the past 2 months, but are doing their best to keep you satisfied and invite you back with the lowest gas prices in the Imperial Valley and will continue to be competitive. Ayton Gas, your one-stop convenience store with gas and diesel, car wash with 2 employees washing and drying your vehicles. Customer service at its best, plus snacks, cold drinks, and ice-cold beer. Yes, Ayton Express is your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Ayton Road and Highway 86 in Imperial.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO, El Centro, on AM 1230. KXO.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Indeed.com.
I'm Steve Kathan. The available oxygen may have been used up by now, but search and rescue operations continue for that missing submersible in the North Atlantic. CBS's Cammie McCormick.
A French research vessel is the latest to arrive. Even if the submersible is located, it's unclear how it can be retrieved, given the depth of the water and the extreme conditions.
Geoscientist Jamie Pringle says when that location is finally pinpointed, if it is, a lot more work will be needed.
Obviously, worst case is at the bottom, cold, dark, and entangled in lots of other debris. The debris field for the Titanic's huge. But let's say they do find it and then untangle it, and then they've got to get to the surface.
Matador, Texas, a small town in the northern part of the state, is reeling after a tornado did major damage and left at least 4 people dead. Derek Delgado is a fire official who responded to the scene.
A town of this size, with such a small population, with the amount of damage that they experience, it's not only physical damage, but the economical and emotional impact that it will have on us is very well significant.
The latest entrant in the Republican presidential field is a former Texas congressman, Will Hurd. For the part of his 3 terms, he was the lone black GOP member in the House. On CBS Mornings, Hurd aimed criticism at President Biden and Donald Trump.
What's happening at the border is a crisis. Now, I will say, this actually started under Donald Trump, from failed policies under Donald Trump, and Joe Biden continued those failed policies.
Hurd calls Trump a lawless, selfish, failed politician. President Biden at the White House this morning with India's Prime Minister Modi acknowledging U.S. human rights concerns.
Equity under the law, freedom of expression, religious pluralism, and diversity of our people. These core principles have endured and evolved even as they have faced challenges.
Well, CBS's Jim Krasula tells us a judge will consider today whether one state's ban on abortion pills should be put on hold.
While other states have instituted what amounts to bans on abortion-inducing medication by outlawing most abortions outright, Wyoming became the first state to ban abortion pills specifically. The new law is scheduled to take effect July 1st.
Well, she can rap. And Queen Latifah can act. The star of The Equalizer on CBS is one of this year's Kennedy Center honorees. Also Billy Crystal, Barry Gibb, Dionne Warwick, and Renee Fleming. The gala is in early December. Wall Street, right now the Dow is down 61 points. This is CBS News.
Need hires who dazzle without the hassle? You need Indeed. Their powerful platform helps you attract, interview, and hire candidates all in one place. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours.
Spilled your milkshake? Quick, the quicker picker upper. Bounty picks up spills quicker.
And each sheet is 2 times more absorbent, so you can use less than the leading Ordinary brand. So you can get back to your milkshake.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than your
Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
Hey y'all, my name is Tiara, and a little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A Spicy Chicken Biscuit is that it has the perfect amount of spice to jumpstart my day. Whoever thought of it, thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Robert, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A Spicy Chicken Biscuit is the biscuit. It reminds me of my grandma's homemade biscuit. It's always buttery and savory. Then you add the spices, instant classic.
Order the Spicy Chicken Biscuit on the Chick-fil-A app today. Real Chick-fil-A guests paid for their testimonials.
Some rules changes for the next Oscars.
In a move aimed squarely at Netflix and other streamers, the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences will require an expanded theatrical release for films before they're eligible for a Best Picture nomination. Beginning next year, the initial qualifying run in theaters will be expanded from 1 week to 2 in 10 of the top 50 markets in the country. Right now, it's only New York, LA, Chicago, Atlanta, San Francisco, and Miami. Most theaters are still struggling to make post-pandemic comebacks. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Fans of baseball in the UK are hoping a weekend series in London featuring the Cardinals and Cubs will spur interest in new youth leagues. Just one British player is part of the MLB's European Elite Camp outside London. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
I have no words for it. I'm kind of shocked right now, actually.
With Carroll Buckley.
Not that I like it, but I do.
AM 1230 KXO.
1230.